As a McDonald's owner-operator, much of your responsibility is to make sure your restaurant is a great place to be. One that's comfortable, inviting, and most of all, safe. To keep your restaurant running smoothly and efficiently, and to help you ensure the welfare of your staff and customers, you'll find the most vital pieces of safety equipment in your restaurant are your Ansul R102 restaurant fire suppression system and hand-portable fire extinguishers. Hopefully, this equipment will never be needed, but if a fire does break out, it can help minimize damage and keep your staff and customers safe. Your Ansul R102 system is engineered to include advanced fire suppression technology and is manufactured with the highest quality materials. However, in order to provide optimal protection, it is imperative that your equipment be inspected and maintained regularly. As a McDonald's owner-operator, it's your responsibility to make sure this happens so that your fire suppression system can perform as it's supposed to. Some good habits and simple, regular maintenance checks will go a long way in keeping your restaurant safe and your customers happy. On a daily basis, ensure the following steps are followed. Make sure all cooking and ventilation equipment is in good operating condition, clean, and serviced within manufacturer's guidelines. Always operate your exhaust system when you are preheating, heating, cooling, or cooking. This will prevent excessive heat buildup, which could activate the Ansul R102 fire suppression system. Make sure all grease filters are in place. Operating cooking equipment without filters properly installed can cause excessive grease buildup in the hood and duct systems. This grease buildup can affect air movement and temperatures and cause unintentional activation of the fire suppression system. Keep all cooking station hoods clean and in accordance with local code requirements. Instruct hood cleaning vendors to never use corrosive cleaning solutions or steam on fusible links or cables. Make sure cooking equipment and surrounding areas are clean. If gas-operated equipment is being used, make sure gas flues are clean and free of grease buildup. Never use flammable solvents or cleaners when cleaning your cooking equipment. These products can leave flammable residues that may lead to a fire. Also, don't store flammable materials near your cooking equipment or gas flues. Inspect your cooking equipment. Make sure equipment is secured in place and properly aligned with the gas flue exhaust ports in each cooking station. A misaligned gas flue can result in accidental discharge of the R102 system. The R102 nozzle aim and alignment must remain constant and unobstructed. Changes in nozzle alignment or obstructions to the spray pattern may compromise fire protection and safety. Securing cooking equipment after servicing or cleaning will help ensure the fire system nozzle is positioned correctly in relation to the appliance cooking surface. Instruct all cooking and cleaning staff to avoid hitting or moving nozzles when pulling out cooking equipment for cleaning and servicing. Potential concerns with nozzle alignment should be reported and immediately inspected by your local authorized Ansul distributor. Also, keep pots, pans, utensils, and cooking materials from blocking the spray pattern of fire suppression system nozzles. Perform a visual inspection of the fire suppression system components to check for signs of corrosion, wear, or damage. Look for signs of loose fittings and missing or grease-covered nozzle caps when inspecting the hood and cooking equipment. If nozzle caps are coated with grease, you should remove and wash the caps using mild soap and water. Be sure to reattach caps on the nozzle. Make sure all nozzle caps are properly installed over the ends of each nozzle. If a nozzle cap is damaged, brittle, or missing, contact your authorized Ansul distributor for a replacement. And always contact your authorized Ansul distributor for a system evaluation before making any modifications or additions to a cooking station. Modifications may impact the configuration and therefore the performance of your R102 fire suppression system. Making these inspections part of the daily routine will help ensure your Ansul R102 fire suppression system will perform properly. In addition to daily inspections, the following should take place at least once a month. Verify that maintenance tags, supplied by the authorized Ansul distributor, are in place and visible for each cooking station fire suppression system and hand-portable fire extinguisher. Look for any obvious damage that might prevent proper operation of the fire suppression system or hand-portable extinguishers. Check throughout your facility to be sure remote manual pull stations and portable fire extinguishers are unobstructed and easily accessible. Confirm you have at least one hand-portable extinguisher that's designed specifically for cooking oil and grease-related fires and compatible with the R102 fire suppression system in the immediate cooking area. Depending on your geographic region, the extinguisher would be rated either K or F class. Also check to be sure that a 5-pound Century ABC class extinguisher is accessible within the restaurant to extinguish other potential combustible hazards as required by your local codes. Visually inspect all hand-portable extinguishers to ensure seals are intact and the pressure gauge indicators are in the green or charged area. If you have any concerns about your Ansul R102 fire suppression system or hand-portable extinguishers, be sure to call your local authorized Ansul distributor for assistance. They will help you resolve any maintenance concerns you may have uncovered during your visual inspection and also confirm you have the correct type of fire extinguishers in your restaurant and that they are properly located according to local code. In addition to the visual inspections you perform on a daily and monthly basis, thorough semi-annual and annual maintenance inspections by your authorized Ansul distributor help ensure the integrity of your Ansul R102 fire suppression system. These inspections are often required by local fire code. It is important that only a trained and authorized Ansul distributor performs maintenance on your Ansul R102 system to ensure your installation is maintained properly. The service technician will verify there has been no change in fire hazards and the suppression system is in compliance. All detectors, expellant gas cartridges, fire suppression agent and agent containers, releasing devices, piping, nozzles, and hose assemblies should be examined during semi-annual and annual service calls. Where inspection reveals defective or non-authorized Ansul components, the affected components will be replaced with authentic components to ensure proper operation of the system. During semi-annual maintenance inspections, you can expect the service technician to perform the following steps. The R102 fire suppression system will be disarmed and cartridges will be removed and checked for proper seal and weight. The agent storage tanks will be removed and disassembled to verify agent fill level and agent color. The release mechanism will be checked to verify it has not been tampered with and that all functions of the release operate properly. The mechanical pull station will be manually operated to ensure it can properly activate the system. Automatic operation will be verified, and all fusible links will be replaced, as many local jurisdictions require they be replaced every 6 months or sooner if necessary. Excessive grease buildup on links may render them inoperable. If fusible links deteriorate, they can cause the system to malfunction or actuate accidentally. Regular replacement of fusible links help ensure proper operation. If the cooking equipment is gas-operated, the technician will verify proper operation of the gas valve servicing the equipment. If the cooking equipment is electrically operated, verification of shutdown will be confirmed. The technician will ensure the distribution piping is properly secured, all fittings are tight, and hood penetrations are properly sealed. The technician will also inspect and clean the agent discharge nozzles, verify that they're correct for the hazard being protected, and that each nozzle is positioned and aimed correctly. If there are signs of cooking grease in the nozzle orifice, or if there is agent residue in the nozzle of the inlet to the agent distribution piping, some or all of the piping may be dismantled to verify that the piping is not obstructed. Rubber nozzle blow-off caps will be checked for damage or wear and replaced if necessary. If nozzles are installed with metal blow-off caps, they will be checked to be sure the caps turn freely on the nozzle and will be replaced if there is any damage. Current nozzles with larger metal blow-off caps will be checked to ensure the O-ring on the nozzle is clean and in good condition. If the O-ring is damaged or missing, it will be replaced. Finally, the technician will attach an inspection tag or label verifying the date of the maintenance exam and identify who performed the service. Once a year, In addition to performing all the necessary steps for semi-annual maintenance, your authorized Ansul distributor will perform the following maintenance procedures. The technician will disconnect the agent discharge piping from the storage tank outlets and verify that the agent distribution piping is not obstructed. Then, the technician will flow dry air, or nitrogen, through the agent distribution piping to verify a continuous passageway for agent discharge at each nozzle location. Again, if nozzles show signs of cooking grease in the orifice of the nozzle, or if there is agent residue in the nozzle or the inlet to the agent distribution piping, some or all of the piping may be dismantled to verify the piping is not obstructed. Finally, all rubber nozzle blow-off caps and O-rings used with the larger metal blow-off caps on the current nozzle design must be replaced. Because your Ansul R102 system is designed to perform under high pressure, it's required that several key components be tested under special conditions every 12 years, or at 10 years under the European directive. During this maintenance inspection, your authorized Ansul distributor will perform the following maintenance procedure in addition to the regular annual inspection steps. The technician will hydrostatically test the stainless steel agent storage tanks in accordance with local codes and refill them with a fresh charge of Ansulex low pH liquid fire suppressant. If your system has red mild steel tanks, those tanks will be replaced with stainless steel tanks. Each quarter-inch gas hose assembly will also be tested or replaced. The date stamp on the cartridge will be verified. The cartridge must be hydrostatically tested or replaced at least every 12 years. Under the European directive, expellant gas cartridges are not allowed to be tested or refilled. Used cartridges must be properly discarded and new cartridges installed. Finally, the expellant gas regulator on the release mechanism must be flow tested. In addition to the various R102 system service schedules, all fire extinguishers must be properly maintained in accordance with local code requirements. Your authorized Ansul distributor will help you determine what those requirements are and ensure your equipment is properly serviced and in accordance with regulations in your local jurisdiction. Complying with all recommended and required maintenance schedules will help ensure your Ansul R102 fire suppression systems and K-Guard fire extinguishers will provide reliable fire protection if ever called upon. It is your responsibility as a McDonald's owner or operator to maintain records of all fire suppression system inspections, including all semi-annual, annual, and 10 or 12-year maintenance examinations. Also, as an owner or operator, it is important that you make sure all crew members and managers are properly trained in all necessary procedures in case of a fire. Preparation and quick response are keys to safeguarding your employees and customers, as well as minimizing damage. Post emergency instructions in a prominent place so all crew members and managers know what to do. Make certain portable fire extinguishers are easily accessible and positioned throughout the kitchen and restaurant. Follow good judgment and these guidelines in the event of a fire. First, evacuate others from the premises. Next, if automatic actuation of the R102 system has not yet taken place and it is safe to remain in the area, locate the appropriate manual pull station and operate the system by pulling the rings straight out with enough force to actuate the R102 fire suppression system. Then, call emergency services. And stand by with a K-Guard wet chemical hand-portable fire extinguisher. If conditions worsen, evacuate all remaining personnel immediately. Do not attempt to extinguish cooking oil or grease fires with a portable fire extinguisher before the R102 fire suppression system has been manually or automatically actuated. By actuating the fire system, the fuel source to the cooking appliances will automatically shut down. Complying with all maintenance schedules and making sure all fire extinguishers are in accordance with local fire code requirements will help ensure your Ansul R102 fire suppression system and fire extinguishers will provide maximum reliable fire protection. Using good judgment and ensuring employees are properly trained to follow a standard fire emergency protocol will also help minimize damage and, most importantly, help keep people safe. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your local authorized Ansul distributor.